Hey guys, what's up? I am Cabagon. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Super Smash Bros. Brawl, the Subspace Emissary. In the last episode, we met up with Fox, beat another boss in Rayquaza, who was such a dick for some reason. And in this episode, we're going to be going to another new area, the Ruined Zoo. We're going to see who we have here. This does look pretty ruined. I would not want to be here. Hey. Lucas. Uh-oh. We got Priggity Primids. Use your attacks. Uh-oh. No, now we got a real problem. Pokey. Pokey? Porky? It's the boss of Mother. No, of Earthbound. Now, this is one of those levels I mentioned earlier. Which is just, endlessly scrolling. PK Fire! Now, Lucas is is a super interesting character. As I mentioned before, and it's possible I've got this wrong. I don't think Mother 3, unless it was released on the Virtual Console and I'm just not remembering that, I don't think it has been re-released or officially released in North America yet. So the fact that they put Lucas in the North American version of Smash is really interesting. You know what, you can make that argument for Ness too, because like Earthbound is very popular, but it didn't sell well, if I remember correctly. So, like, it's entirely possible that a lot of people didn't know what Ness was from, but now they do. Like, that's how I found out about Earthbound. And I mean, I think it's pretty clear that they're not working on anything for the Mother series. Although we don't know. Maybe that's just going to be a nice surprise for all of us. Because I would like to see them do it. Because when a game like that, admittedly that I have not played the full way through, but it is high on my list. I'm going to try and do that this year, actually. What am I doing? Can influence a game that I love so much, like Undertale. I've got to play it. Uh-oh. Lucas is dead. Oh no! Yes! There's our boy, Ness. PK Cross! PK Pulse, is that what he says? There he is. I think he's Porky. Play as Ness. Now I like this because you get the two kids from the Mother series teaming up. Of which Ness is infinitely cooler. I'm not a big fan of the PK Thunder, but you can't go wrong with PK Fire. Oh my god, Ness. No! Oh my god. There we go. Oh, no. So, but yeah, like, maybe there will be something new. Maybe there's already been something new and I'm completely just ignorant to the fact that it was already announced. Which would not be unlike me, but there goes Ness. Tag in, Lucas. But I think with Ness and Lucas, more so Ness than Lucas, even though they've kept him in the game when they're not really working on anything, that you gotta keep him in because he's such a staple at this point. He's been in every single one. And you can't exclude any of the OGs. Like, that's why Jigglypuff's always got to be there. Same with Captain Falcon and all the others. But Ness and Lucas have always been interesting inclusions for me. Wario, you won't get him that easily. This is Ness we're talking about. Ness is just the man. Now Lucas, on the other hand, is much less so the man. No! Oh, I don't want Lucas. I want Ness. I've never played Mother 3 either. Oh, I played a tiny bit of it. I think it was for a charity stream a few years ago. I remember quite liking what I played, which was not much. And then I remember Nick played it in the finale of Gold vs. Silver Randomized. Which, speaking of Gold vs. Silver, look who we found. It's Red. Who's just called Pokemon Trainer. But I would like to get back to Earthbound and to, Mother 3. Squirtle! Alright, gotta go with Squirtle. I like that, Red has the Versus Seeker on his backpack. They used the cool version of Red. When they remade Fire Red, or when they remade Red and Green, they really did make Red infinitely cooler. I remember being so pumped that he was in, when I found out he was in Smash. And then they took him out. But they brought Charizard in, which I thought was stupid. And I don't remember, was Snake in Smash 4? I know Sonic stayed. I'm really unfamiliar on who was in Smash 4 because I really didn't play it that much. I was not interested in it. Because I was basically like, just give me a story mode and then I'll buy your game. I will even buy the console for the game. Because I didn't have a Wii U at that point. Ian did, but I did not. And I was planning on buying one if they I was planning on buying it if they did a lot of things. But they didn't. I still want to... I'm gonna get Twilight Princess HD because, oh my god, I love that game. So that's happening, but I really just wanted a story mode for Smash, because it's... I've said this probably a couple times, even in the 3 episodes of this series that I've done. I don't understand how... Like, unless there's just... universal hatred of the Subspace Emissary that I'm missing, I don't understand why you would get rid of something that's so, in my eyes, universally beloved. Like, I don't see a lot of hatred for the Subspace Emissary up in my life, because I don't think it exists. If it does, well, that's news to me. Like, it's just so awesome. Like, when are you ever gonna see like a game where Lucas from Mother 3 and Red from Pokemon are gonna be playing alongside each other, and they're gonna be assisting each other? Like, it just doesn't happen. It can't happen. That's why I think this is so awesome. Oh, these things are not awesome. Endlessly regenerating doofy Cyclops Voltorbs is what I call them. See, like, they are endlessly regenerating unless you kill them all. They are pretty easy to kill, though. No. Got him. Let's go get the trophy. What is that? Oh, you know what? I recognize it. It's a purple bug thing, but I don't remember what it's from. It almost looks like a Digimon. Except that would be ridiculous. Why would there be a Digimon in this? Alright, through the door. Hey, there's a game. There's a music theme song. This game is so old that the new generation of Pokemon when this came out was Diamond and Pearl. Which feels like forever ago. It's funny, because right after I'm done this episode, I'm gonna take a break, get some lunch, and then I gotta record a bunch of Pokemon Moon, like a bunch. I might be recording for like 3 or 4 hours of Pokemon Moon today. Which I'm totally cool with. I'm enjoying the hell out of that game. And the point where the episode I need to record is episode... Ooh, I didn't know you could trophify those guys. Is episode 55, aka I'm in the Aether Foundation, and stuff is I'm predicting about to get incredibly real. But for now, we're playing Smash Bros. And having a quite nice time, I have to say. Like, oh, this is so awesome. I love this story mode, and why won't they just make it again? Like, it's Smash Bros. It's not rocket science. Put cool characters in there, give them cool abilities. And, like, it's an endless money maker. So just put in a cool story mode, and you can only make more money. I think what happened is, I don't fully understand it, but I guess they didn't like that people were uploading the game's cutscenes to YouTube, which I guess I'm doing right now, but that's such a foolish reason to not put it in the game. That's ridiculous. Like, sorry, you're living in this world, and this time, you can't just get pissy like that, and if you want to make it impact your game, then you're just an idiot. Bugsy, Flu, and Fire Primate. Oh, Bow from Paper Mario. Bow. I never quite understood how to pronounce her name. And Mario from Super Paper Mario. Oh, I really like Paper Mario. I want to play that again. Lucas and the Pokemon Trainer joined our team. We'll do one more. The Battlefield Fortress. Oh, this looks quite depressing. Look at all those arrows. This must have been quite a scene when everyone was still alive. Oh. Hello, Robs. I find it interesting what characters they designated as good and bad. Aww. Sad suicidal Robs. Like, when I think of Rob, I wouldn't have thought evil in, Smash Bros. Marth! What's up, buddy? The Ancient Minister is about... Oh boy. Raise the Super Sword. Alright. Another series of characters. Whose games were revealed to me through Smash Bros. When, here's the thing. When Melee came out, I loved the original Smash Bros. Even though I didn't own the console to play it on, whenever I got to go over to a friend's house that had a Nintendo 64, it was like, oh, we're gonna play Smash Bros. And like that's how I found out about basically everything. Like I didn't know what Samus was from for a while. Afterwards, I just knew Samus was cool. I didn't know what Captain Falcon was from. I just knew he was cool. I found out about Link, and like I knew about Mario. I knew about Luigi. I knew about Pikachu and Jigglypuff, obviously. I found out about basically everybody from that game. Donkey Kong, Kirby. So that was kind of the game that told me, like, there's more games than just Pokemon? Like, that's allowed? I thought Pokemon was the only video game. Which sounds like a joke, but it is what happened, and it was how I was raised. Not really was raised, but that's just how I fell into it. So anyway, when when Melee came out and they were like, there's gonna be Mewtwo and Pikachu and Pichu, and what we thought was happening was that every Pokemon was gonna be playable. That's how I was told that the game was gonna work. So I lost my mind. I was like, oh my god, I can play as freaking Ho-Oh if I want. I don't know what that is. But I was so excited when we got. We never actually owned the game, but when I played it, I realized, okay, that's clearly not the case. However, you can play as Mewtwo, and then I just sort of realized that there's a bunch of characters, and I still really wasn't an experienced gamer by any means. Like I didn't beat my first Zelda game until 2013, when I was almost 20 years old. But Marth and Roy were two of the characters that were introduced where I was like, what are they from? Like, I've never even a little bit heard of them. Like, at least with some of the characters, I had heard of them a little bit. Like, I didn't really know Bowser, but I had heard of him. And I didn't really know Zelda, but I had heard of her. Same with, like, a bunch of characters. But Marth and Roy, never heard of. No idea what they were from. I was like... And Fire Emblem, just had no clue. And now it seems like the Smash lineup is just almost exclusively Fire Emblem characters. Like, there's so many. I think there's, what, 7 Fire Emblem fighters in Smash Ultimate? If that. Granted, some of them are clones. Or Echo fighters, whatever. But they're still there. Like, how about some love for series that... other series? Like, granted, because maybe I'm in the minority on this, but I've never played a Fire Emblem game. I know Fire Emblem Awakening was unbelievably good. But... I don't know. It's all about RPGs, right? Like, I've said this before, but RPGs are really not my thing. Which is funny, because I like Pokemon so much. But... like, turn-based RPGs really don't do it for me. But, like, I got over that a little bit when I played Paper Mario. And I loved that game. Like, so I'm willing to give Fire Emblem a try. Alright. Die.